we go. All right, we should be live. I have to adjust my seat here. It's like super late. We'll see if anybody is still awake. I just felt like living. Felt like living. Is it even a word? We can actually get through some stories tonight. Let's see. Guess I'll give it a second here. Actually. RA. I had a feeling you'd be awake. Big juicy feeling. Ross, good to see you. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. So I've actually got a list of stories here I'm going to be reading. And I'm going to try to keep pushing myself to make videos. And we're going to do this, guys. Sorry, I might have to go because I'm working on my animations. That's not a problem. Yeah, no, not a problem at all. Focus on the animations. I definitely know the grind there. Miss Bellatrix, how you doing? I'm doing good. Brittany, good to see you. It's noon here in the Philippines. That's crazy. It's midnight here. So you must be like 12 hours exactly ahead? Yeah. Or behind. I don't know. Giving the view but might fall asleep. That's okay. Anime, get some sleepies. Christine Baker, good to see you. I'm glad you're streaming. I'm glad to be here. Yeah, it's been quite a day. Man, I think I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. And it's been pretty crazy. So Vaughnt's passed out behind me right now. But we're gonna push through this and try to record as much as we can tonight, and we'll go from there. It's 5 p.m. here. Wow, it's 3 a.m. here, but I'm not tired somehow. You'll be tired soon enough after you listen to my voice go blah 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 blah. Let's not blah 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 again. Lex, how you doing? Burrito sore. I'm here because Jensen missed me. Though he won't say it. Only 2 hours of sleep. Homie, go to bed, please. No, I'll be okay. I'm just going to record for like maybe an hour. So I'm going to jump right into the stories, by the way. Hope everyone's okay with that. I want to try to get as many of these as I can do. And I've got Gatorade right here, so it'll keep me nice and quenched. So we'll be getting into these holy fuck, Lex, holy shit, with 100 coming in. Oh my god. Jesus. Lex, oh my gosh. I'm gonna give you kiss the mic. Holy shit, thank you so much. I missed Father's Day. Hope it was well. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh my god. That's really nice of you. Holy shit. I need where's the balls at? Where are the balls, guys? Oh my god. Lex, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Lex got big balls, guys. Thank you so much. Alright, read me some stories. I can definitely do that for you. Let me take a sip here. Did I say oh my gosh, sassy? Sorry, it caught me off guard. Fucking Christ. Okay, let's do this. Fuck, man. You should have seen my face. My eyes were just like, what the? I'm tired, but now I'm tired and awake now. Holy shit, thank you so much. Okay, this will be my motivation to push through for you guys. Okay, let's do this. Then I mess up the entire story. I had just turned 21 and frequented the bars regularly. In hindsight, I probably spent too much time drinking with my friends. I didn't have a car or a cell phone, and I lived on the outskirts of town. It was a 45-minute walk downtown. The town I live in is generally a very safe place. It is wealthy, well-to-do, white bread community, so walking home alone at night after drinking was nothing that bothered me, other than the actual walking. It was a Tuesday night, and that meant pints were cheap, so I wouldn't say I was completely wasted, but I certainly... Who else has big balls? Lex coming with another fuck. Holy shit. Lex, stop it. Oh my god. Lex, no. I might be drunk. No, Lex, please. Calm down. I'm gonna have to make you a private recording. Give me a story. Give me anything you want me to read you, and I'll read it for you. I'll could do a private one. If you have anything, just request it, and I'll definitely do something for you. So, but no moaning. I don't like people who ask me to moan in the mic before. I'm just like, it's weird. But you know what I mean. Let's keep it PG, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Like I'm PG anything. Holy crap. Holy shit. My fucking phone went off. 1 second. It's probably gonna go off again here in a second. Okay, so let me... Where was I in the story? I forget where it was. So I wouldn't say I was completely... So, I wouldn't say I was completely wasted, but I certainly was more than tipsy. Instead of walking home alone... Wait. Instead of walking home along the sidewalk where I feared I'd be picked up by the police for being drunk in public, I decided to take the bike path that ran along the train tracks. This meant the walk would take much longer, but much safer and less likely I'd run into any sort of trouble, or so I thought. The bike path was not very lit, and knowing that... The bike path was not very lit. Why would I keep saying that like that? The bike path was not very well lit. And knowing what I know now, I should have been a lot more nervous about walking alone in the complete darkness at 2 in the morning. Like I said, I had just turned 21 and was certainly in an arrogant... I had just turned 21 and was certainly an arrogant young male who was thinking about women and not minding my surroundings. I had taken this path many nights, and coming across anyone else was rare. If I did perchance come across somebody this late at night, most of the time it was just another drunk college student who had the same thought as me. Jesus Christ, my fucking phone. Sorry, guys. Who had the same thought as me. Either that or they were homeless. But if so, I'd say they were all harmless. Wait. But if so, I'd say they were all harmless. So this night as I'm walking, I noticed further down the path was somebody walking towards me. He wore a large hiking backpack and had his hood put over his head. It was so dark I couldn't see their face. I could really only just barely make out their outline. This person's This person's gait unquestionably revealed him to be a male, who I figured was probably just as transient. Damn, they get some big words. Or I'm just fucking stupid. Who I figured was probably just transient. It was an odd... God damn it, dude. It was odd to see somebody walking towards downtown at 2 in the morning. When I got really close to him, we were about to cross paths. This person just stopped dead in his tracks, and I could tell he was staring at me because his head just followed me as I walked by. It creeped me out a bit, and I certainly felt like it was just a bit odd. As I continued walking, shrugging at the situation, it just didn't feel right. Something in my gut made me feel wrong. I stopped, turned around to see this person still staring at me. What? I asked him. As I stopped in, but I asked him as I stopped walking and remained to stare back at him. That's when he hissed at me, like a snake. A long... Liz! Welcome, Liz! Stop. Wait, stop thwarting my plans. What? You don't like me? You don't like me coming in for late night streamies? Thank you so much for the 2 shakolonos. Liz, what are you doing tonight? How's your night going? Who else is coming in here? Drunken Horseman, good to see you as well. Lila, good to see you. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep my eyes towards everything here and I keep messing up reading the story. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this. Where was I? Like a snake. A long, vicious-sounding hiss that made the hair on my back of my neck stand up. I had hoped he was just being weird, or perhaps was on meth or something. I nervously laughed a bit and said, okay, and continued to walk on. I made it a few more steps and turned to look back. He had somehow managed to get closer to me without making a sound. He stood completely still. I figured perhaps I was just drunk and imagining things. I turned back around and walked. Taking a few more steps, I turned around once more. Now, I knew he was closer. I couldn't believe I couldn't hear him approaching behind me. What unsettled me even more was how every time I turned around, he managed to stop and stand completely still. Are you following me, buddy? Once again, he let out his creepy hiss, just staring at me. Now, I was freaking out, and had the strange sensation that it was some sort of... Wait. Now I was freaking out, and had this strange sensation that I was some sort of prey. Hey, fuck you, man! I now yelled. In hindsight, this was a bad idea because I already felt like I was some sort of target. And the last thing I should have been wanting was to provoke this sick, twisted bastard. I started backing away at this point, not taking my eyes off him. He just stood there hissing. The hisses were getting louder and louder, and more malice when... And more malice was apparent in him. As he stared to hiss louder and louder, he began to engage in some sort of pursuit. At first they were basic steps, but the further I backed away, the more he sped up, taking bigger steps towards me. I said, "Forget this," to myself. I'm getting out of here. I noped it out of there and began to go into a full-fledged run. He started running after me. I could hear his heavy boots gaining on me, hissing like a cat, growling like a dog. I feel his spit hitting me in the back of my neck. "Get away from me!" I yelled. I might have peed myself. I was so scared. All I could think was to run as fast as I could to get inside my house as quickly as possible. I've always been a very fast runner, but this guy was much taller than me, and his legs were really long. So he was really cutting down the distance between him and me. I managed to keep a good... I managed to keep a good 5 between us, though, checking back behind me as I saw his arms reaching out in an attempt to grab me. I finally made it out of the bike path and onto the crossing sidewalk to the street that was lit up by street lamps and a few passing cars. I was so relieved to finally make it back to civilization. There was a gas station over by my house, and I thought I'd run to it for safety and get inside to see that the lights had been shut off and the doors were closed. It was closed. I had to make it to my house. As I got closer to my house, I could see my roommate's lights were on through the window. "Chris!" I shouted. Chris opened the door. "Open the door!" I impressed. I'm impressed I yelled loud enough that he actually heard me. I saw the front door open to my house and my roommate standing at the doorway looking confused. I ran up the steps and almost jumped inside my house, slamming the door shut behind me. "Dude, what are you running from?" he asked. You didn't see that guy chasing me?" "No." I ran to the window and looked outside. He was gone. I have no idea what happened to him, but I'm sure that he was really... Wait. But I'm sure that what had happened really happened. Whoever the guy was who hissed at me, he really shook me up, and I never walked down that bike path after dark anymore. There we go. That was interesting story. Oh man, that was crazy. I'm stoned as fuck and felt like listening to your sexy voice. And then you started streaming like you knew. I just knew it. I knew you were stoned. Let's see here. So that was a good story. That was crazy, holy shit. I don't know. I'd probably try to fight the dude. Well, depending how big he was. If he was bigger than me, maybe not. But I'm pretty big a dude, so. But if he was like maybe 300 pounds, yeah, no, I probably won't fight him. I'll probably nope it the fuck out of there. Okay, let's see. Let's get into the next. Steronis. The next pepperonis. Me every night, Liz. I mean, I'm always stoned, so it's easy to know. These stories make me realize that I just genuinely hope I never get chased because I freeze in dangerous situations. LT, how you doing? How you doing today? Yeah, Brittany, I don't know. I mean, our fight or flight senses are so weird. I've been in fights before, and it feels like my body almost goes in slow motion, or I kind of block out in a way. Like I remember everything, but it's not really me. It's more of like an autopilot. My body just fights out of I want to say like pure instinct. But I try not to get in fights, as much as I can. But I call my dog Pepperoni. You guys are so funny. Just reading the chat here. Okay, so let's get into this next one. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. This happened when I was 19. I went to get drinks with a female friend after classes, and we ended up staying at a bar close to our university. And we ended up staying at a bar close to our university until around 10 p.m. Getting pretty drunk, I live in Moscow, and the university where I study is located pretty far away from my house. It takes me 1.5 hours by public transport to reach it. My friend and I lived in a dormitory which was much closer, just a 30-minute metro ride away from uni. So we decided I would stay with her until our station, and then I'd switch lines to go up north where I live. Who did that? Lex, what is that? 50, oh my gosh, I can't even read that. What? Lex, I'm gonna have to take away your credit cards. You're banned from donating. Thank you so much, though. Oh my gosh. Lex, let me give you a little kissy here. There we go. There you go. It wouldn't let me curse. That's so funny. Type it. I'll prove it. Wait, will it let me prove? Say fuck. Oh, read it backwards. I'm fucking retarded. Fuck it. Jesus Christ, I'm so dumb. You're a freaking genius. Yo, is that my boy Vidith? Is that my boy Viddy? Viddy, what are you doing here? Goes Ree. Goes.
How does it feel to chew 5 gum?
Just kidding. Um, let's see. I lost for. Thank you, Lex, so much. Okay. Um, and then I'd switch lines. Let me figure out where I was here. Lex, you're too much. Where the? I can't remember. My brain's all confuzzled now. Passengers here. Okay, here we go. And then I'd switch lines to go up north where I live. By that time, there weren't that many people inside the train car. Just a few passengers here and there, and a couple of older men sitting directly in front of us. We were both visibly drunk. It was a fun evening, so we joked around and laughed a lot. Then my friend got off, and I said goodbye to her. And since alcohol usually makes me sleepy, I dozed off. Sleepy. I dozed off immediately after she left. The whole time, one of the men seated in front of us would silently glance at us from time to time. I assumed he was judging us because we were obviously drunk. But sorry, just kind of burped. But ultimately paid it no mind. I ended up accidentally missing the station where I needed to switch lines, which meant I had to take the train in the opposite direction. As I got up and walked to the door to the train car, there was nothing suspicious. But then I noticed the older, looked like he was in his mid-50s, man who was staring at me during the whole train ride, also get out of the train a couple seconds after me. Again, I wasn't particularly alarmed at the moment. I tend to keep track of my immediate surroundings / male strangers around me, after some unfortunate instances in my teenage years. But I also try not to jump to conclusions too quickly, out of fear that of just me being paranoid. The weird part started when the same dude not only followed me out of the train car, but also got on the train going in the opposite direction. He wasn't following me closely. He would stay several meters away from me, and act like he wasn't looking at me. But as soon as I stepped foot on the train, he rushed to the next train car, and once there, slowly moved to stand next to the window from where he could see my car. I probably wouldn't even noticed him if I didn't. One second. I probably wouldn't have even noticed him if I didn't see him staring at us earlier, and decided to keep an eye on him. By then, I was properly alarmed. If he simply got off at the same station as me by coincidence, if he simply got off at the same station as me by coincidence, who's over here? My boy, Mr. Haunted, coming in with the 2 shekels, goes, "YOLO there." I can't do Mr. Haunted's voice. Mr. Haunted has this fucking so deep. You know, you guys think my voice is deep. No. His is like, "It's very good to see you today. It's really a pleasure." I can't do it. "Today's story." Damn, I can't get it that deep. He was Mad Cheddar here. He is here. There he is. At work. Just wrapped up having a beer. Nice. Have one for me. Lex. Just supporting someone I like. Really supporting me. Shit. Allowing me to live longer without getting food stamps. I feel like... Fuck, man. That's the reality right now. Shit. I'm feeling like I should hop on the Dono train. Jensen, pick a number. No, you guys are all awesome. Thank you. You know, you guys don't have to dono. You don't have to donate or anything like that. I really do appreciate it. You know, I mean, would I like to do this stuff full time? And yeah, I mean, you guys definitely do support me on that end, but don't feel like you have to donate or anything. I know you guys do it to support the channel and support me and my family, and I really do appreciate it. But I don't know, I feel so bad sometimes. So I know I'm trying to do this for work. I don't know, but yeah. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like I should give you guys something. I should make you guys something. I really got to work on something for you guys that I can like maybe do a giveaway again. That's something I can like mass produce. I'll donate my kidney. Yeah, I'll take that. Give me your kidney. Fear the Great White. What's up, Jensen? Or should I say, Corpsey's balls? Oh yeah. I just want to say that I'm actually Corpse Husband this entire time. I got you. You've been had. Oh my god, you fucking fell for it. For an entire year, I pretended I was Jensen, but really, it's me, Corpse Husband's left nutsack. Wouldn't that be some shit? Okay. This has gone on too long. Let me finish this story. Where was I in this? Let's see. He simply got off at the same station as me by coincidence. Where is it? Why? Okay, here it is. Why would he need to get back in the same direction? And why would he linger back to make sure I got on the train before entering it himself? I was also nearly sober and extremely anxious by that time. Still, though, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, so I ended up skipping the transfer station I actually needed on purpose, and getting off at the one right after that. Again, he exited at the same station and lingered back. I transferred lines. This new station was a transfer to just another line. If you look at the map of the Moscow Metro, you'll know there's you'll know that Nicol Bellic's here. I can't do a fucking Russian accent. If you look at, you'll know that there are quite a lot of them next to each other in the city center. And sure enough, he followed me onto the station at the new line. Now I was just wondering what to do. I considered looking for Metro employees and informing them of the issue, but I couldn't see any of them. They are also sometimes present at stations, but that was not this case at the time. I knew I could probably find an employee overlooking the escalators, but I didn't want to bother them, and you're actually not supposed to talk to them. I also considered walking up to some random strangers and asking them for help. Who was that? Fear the Great White, coming with a 5. That was worth every penny. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm just thinking now what you guys saw. Yeah, no, that wasn't a voice changer. I can just do Corpse Husband's voice. Thank you so much, Fear. You're awesome. I really appreciate that. Now I'm gonna give you a big kissy. Now come to Corpse Husband so I can make out with you. One by one, I will kiss every single one of you. Oh, guys, Jesus Christ. It's like 3 a.m. All my friends left. I'm stoked he's live right now. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Holy shit. I need some friends IRL I can hang out with. Except, not really, I don't know. I'm so weird. I'd probably be like, you guys want to go play Mario Kart? I don't know. Let's see. I also considered walking up to random strangers and asking them for help. Where is this at? Here we go. Or pressing the SOS button on the machines installed in each metro station if the situation got worse. But couldn't muster up the courage to do it yet. It was weird. I had a creep following me, and by that point I was painfully aware that he was doing it on purpose. Yet the situation didn't seem dire enough to involve outside help. Still, it was almost 11 p.m. The metro stations kept getting emptier, and I needed to get home somehow, so I felt myself slowly starting to panic. I didn't feel comfortable staying at one station with him following me for a long time, so I got into the next train again. The intervals are 2 to 5 minutes. And sure enough, he got into the next train car and came up to the window again. I got off at the next station, and he exited again after me. By that time, I was sober, increasingly angry and looking at any Metro employees, but still there weren't any. I decided to try and shake him by hiding behind the columns next to the train and getting inside at the last possible moment. And just as I stepped behind the column, I saw him walk into the center of the station. Before that, he would linger next to the columns by the other side of the platform and look around. What I did next might not have been the smartest move, but I was suddenly very angry at the whole situation. People were still present at the People were still present at the station, and it was clear that the guy was trying to not get noticed. So I purposely walked right up to him, looked him dead in the eye, and with all the hatred I felt at the moment, he looked... He fucking picked me up and threw me 10 feet. He looked taken back for... Fuck, dude. He looked taken back at first, and then tried to act like he was just some random passerby. Turned around, walked a bit away from me. I stood there awkwardly, while I kept staring right at him. It went on like that until the train arrived, and just like I planned, I got on at the very last second to make sure he wouldn't run after me, and that was thankfully the end of it. I was shaken the whole train ride home, and switched lines and stations like 3 more times, to make sure that he still wasn't following me, but thankfully, he seemed to have given up. Yeah, that was... Ugh. See, those kind of stories, they just kind of leave like a weird feeling in my stomach. They're just, I don't know. It kind of makes me really angry. Oops, I'm recording still. Let me end that little piece right there. Oh, look. What are you guys talking about? Dude. And I thought I did a good voice impression to your legend, my dude. Yeah, I just do a whole bunch of them. Archie Nature, how you doing? Rollo, hey people, how's it going? Hope good. It's going good for me. Corpse husband, great impression, man. Haha. Now I'm gonna actually kill you. You're fucking dead, Jensen, and starts beating the shit out of me. Let's see. Who? I want to know who made that Corpse Husband account. Who has the alt one? Like the fake Corpse Husband account. It's always when I do the voice. Because there's no check mark there. I would say a little checky mark. Oh wait, actually I can see whose channel that is. I can see the email. I'm gonna look it up right now and find out who made that account. Yeah, look at this. It's still a Google account. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna dox them. But now I know. Miss Bellatrixa with the 5... With, oh yeah, the fucking 5 Aussie dollars. I don't know what you'd call it. What do you call that? 5. Oh yeah. Sorry, I can't do a good accent. Me and my mates, we're just on over here. Chuck you a message. I can't do it. Thank you though, with a little lemon. Lemon smiles. It's a fake. Yeah, I know it's a fake. But my family tour reviews is here too. Cool. Everybody's coming here. Holy shit. I just noticed. He's gonna make you his corpse bride, Jensen. Legs, how you doing? Oh, let's go to Bendigo. Oh yeah. No, Rick, why are we gonna go to Bendigo? My voice is too coarse right now. Gotta get me cute, Morty. Everybody's like, what the fuck is he talking about? You have to watch the video. It's so funny. Look up Rick and Morty. Bendigo. Bush World. That's so funny. Gotta go get me Q. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's been a really good stream. It's really fun to have everybody here and talk to everybody, and I just love being able to do this. We're about 2 stories deep right now. Been streaming for about 35 minutes. I like to listen to scary stories while I sort out the toys I have to review. That's actually really cool. I just like listening to scary stories. I don't know, just weird. Usually when I'm driving or I'm cooking or whatever. Fuck. Okay, let's keep pushing, guys. We can do this. Just gonna stretch my back out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this vape's been helping me not smoke, so I like it. Watch, after not smoking for a long time, I'm gonna lose my deep voice. And be like, this happened to me quite a few days. I can't even do a high-pitched voice anymore. Or if I do, I have to scream it, but I'm not gonna scream right now. It's too late. I'll go 10 stories deep. Alright, let's get into the next story. It sounded sexual. The way I said it, I don't know why I said it like that. Okay. This one's called Never Open Your Door to a Stranger. Let me take a sip of water. My voice is like actually turning the corpse husbands now. Maybe he just needs a lot throat lozenge. That's why his voice is so deep. Let me see. I don't want my voice to be too fucked up. I'm not sure if this story goes in this subreddit since it's my first time posting something like this. First, we need context. My old house was pretty pumped up on security. We had finger ID, passcodes on doors, cameras everywhere, an automatic security system that could call the police or play fake. The cops have been called, blah blah blah. This story happened a few years back. My dad noticed a weird-looking man, pretty covered up, lurking on the streets just outside of our house. We thought nothing of it since sometimes you get an occasional drunk or high person wandering around. But this man started to inch closer to our house. Let me fix my chair. It went all the way down here. Started wandering around our house. We thought nothing of it since I already read that part. But this man started to inch closer. Damn it. First being on the opposite side of the street, then being... First being on the opposite side of the street. Our street, then... What? First being on the opposite side of... Oh, I get it. First being on the opposite side of our street. That... Oh my gosh, dude. What the hell's wrong with me today? That's what I get for eating ice cream. It makes me burp. Let's see. First, opposite street, and then, okay, here we go. Then before we knew it, being basically on our property, we just sort of watched him to see what he would do. I'm pretty sure we got bored and walked away and just forgot. Then we started to hear strange noises coming from downstairs, where our front door was. We decided to switch the cameras, and sure enough, this guy was banging on our door, trying to get in. Then he looked through our windows. He gave up and then started to go around to the side. There was a set of stairs that led to the... Led to a bunch of people fucking. There was a set of stairs that led to the upper area where we were. He starts to head up the stairs, which sent my dad to go outside of the house, where he was with a knife, and scream at him. The guy runs and we don't see him again. That's the end of the night. Wait, that's the end. Fuck. That's the end, right? Wrong. This guy comes back again. I guess he saw that the car was gone from the driveway. My dad had gone to get something to... My dad had gone to go get something and leaving me and my mom, and looks around. We did not want to confront the guy, so I had the idea of playing the fake cop alert that could be heard outside. So we played it, and as soon as this guy heard it, he ran away. Never saw him again and never wanted to. What makes this story creepier is that on the news later, it showed a guy who looked around houses and killed people. Hey, wait. Had been arrested. It was the same man who was at our house. Whoa. That's pretty scary. Let's see. I'd love to be able to find some like news articles or something for these stories. It's actually some pretty crazy shit. Oh fuck! That hurt. What are you guys talking about here? I'm so tired. I'm doing fine. What about you? Like, oh, you guys are just chatting. Okay, let's see. So, I'm gonna do one more story, and then I think I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna try this one, maybe two more stories. Man, my chair is broken, dude. It keeps on. I have to keep resetting the thing so it can go up, and it keeps going down slowly. Or maybe I'm just like too fat for the fucking chair. I don't know. One of these two things is happening, and I like to think it's the chair, because I've been working out. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do this, guys. We can do this. Oh boy. Let's hang in there. I joined my school's camp trip to Malaysia when I was 14. I no longer remember where it was, but it was pretty close to paid. Oh my gosh, these are some crazy words. I came with Penang. I'm gonna say it like that. I joined my school's trip to Malaysia when I was 14. I no longer remember where it was, but it was pretty close to Penang. I love camping, and this trip was pretty unique. The campsite was aimed to provide authentic experiences in Malaysia. I know it's touristy sounding, but it gave me interesting Fuck man, I'm so tired. You know what, I'm probably not going to be able to read this. My eyes are like shaking. Fuck. Okay. Penang. 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 Pair of balls. Penang. Man, that's a hard word. Let's see. Jensen, I got the cake on him. Nice. Jensen got the cake on him. Ugh. Yeah, I got a pretty big ass. What did I say? Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna fall asleep, guys. I'm so tired. Sorry. I tried to stream. I should have streamed earlier, but I was so busy earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make it an effort to kind of, just be more interactive with you guys. I know you guys are being you've been there for me for a lot, these past couple months, and I can't thank you guys enough. You need to prove it on live stream. Should I do a sleeping stream? I probably could. That'd be weird though, because I don't wear a shirt when I sleep. You guys don't want to see that shit. Just some 24-year-old dude sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits. I still have to take my contacts out too, and that's gonna suck. So, okay, you guys have do it and know the nips. You guys have a great night. Thank you everybody that's been here. I'm gonna be trying to stream later tomorrow, or later today, I guess technically. so I can finish up this video, and that's what we're gonna do. Excuse you. I want a contest to get the most nitpicks. A shirtless Jensen. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Yeah, maybe after I'm done working out and I get more shredded, I'll post some updated pictures, some e-boy pics. I want to see you remove your contacts. Man, it looks pretty brutal, but it's pretty easy for me now. Bleep bloop. Good night. Bleep bloop, I just saw your comment, by the way. It gave me a smile on my face when I was going through my comments earlier. Ducky boy, you just came in as I'm falling asleep. It's so funny. But yeah, you guys have a great night. I'm gonna play my outro, and oh shit. Yeah, I hope you guys like the rain noise. So that'll be it. Okay. Alright, good nighty. Good nighty, guys. Also think wait, you couldn't hear me that entire time. Okay, yeah. Alright, good night guys. I'm gonna play this outro.